Oh, hello there, Vlogmas. It is Joe's day. I am just nipping into Pontefract because I've got some post to drop off, and my brain said, why don't you go look at the market? It's not market day. Well, you can't look at the market if it's not market day. So I'm going to go do the post. I'm going to grab a bite to eat before I then head off to Wakefield for my orthodontist appointment. That went well. This whole day is going well so far. For some reason, because I've been doing the vlog for tomorrow, I thought it was Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. And the post office is shut for lunch. So I'm going to walk through the market and grab some food. I quite fancy getting some scrambled egg on toast at that little cafe. I just thought I would get out, you know, go and get myself some lunch before I have to head to Wakefield. But my brain's thinking, what can I plan now? What can I do instead? There is a yarn shop in Wakefield, but it's a bit of a faff to park. And I don't need any yarn. I'm just trying to fill time, I suppose. So let's go and get some food. I'm just filling time. I don't know if you can see, but there's a crochet square Christmas tree. How cool is that? So I'm just having a little stroll around town because I've got a bit of time to kill. I've been looking at Valentine's Day ideas for the drop. I have started a Pinterest board with my ideas on, so I'll pop the link to that in my description so you can sort of follow my journey of making Valentine's stuff. It won't be predominantly Valentine's Day as well. It will also just be pinks, you know, the pink theme. So some with love hats on, some not. So yeah, check out the Pinterest board and I'll keep adding to it. A scrambled egg was all right. Could have done with a bit more flavour, to be honest. The latte was very strong. Oh, it's for sale now. Oh. So yeah, I'm just wandering around some charity shops, the market, stuff like that. So that one's for sale now. That one is to let or may sell. Pont is not for us though. There's too much of what we do already here. Well, that was really, really straightforward. Literally in and out. I think I was in there less than 5 minutes again. Checked my teeth, said everything's fantastic. The aligners are doing their job. Keep doing what you're doing. And we'll see you in 4 months. And then after that, it'll be 6 months. And then not all. That'll be it. I'll be done. So they've checked my aligners. Everything's fine. So I'm going to drive to Barnsley now because we've got this meeting at 5:30. But I think I'm going to be early. So I might fill some time. I'm not sure how yet. So I'm in Barnsley early. I've just had a look in some of the charity shops just because I'm again filling time. And I had no idea that 2 of them had new selections of yarn in there. Mainly Pato, the Signet Everyday, the same stuff I've got in the shop. I was quite surprised, I had no idea. They got some Baby Everyday as well that I don't have, which is quite nice. So bearing in mind having a nip in there if you can't find colours that you want in the market. So I'm just having a wander about. I'm going to have a look in the Alhambra, I think, and then might stop for a drink before meeting with Alex. It's weird when there's no market stalls here. This is where we normally are. morning, it is 9:30. I am full of energy this morning. I have reached another weight loss goal, and yes, I know I wasn't losing any more weight, but it's, oh, hello. There we go. As I was saying, I've reached another weight loss goal. I wasn't aiming for it. It just kind of happened. I reached the 10 stone mark. My goal was 10 and a half, but I've dropped to 10. I didn't do it on purpose. It's just kind of happened, but I feel great as I am. So I don't plan to lose any more weight. That's kind of it. So I've had morning yogurt, yogurty, as Simon calls it, which I really enjoyed. I've watched a bit of Lorraine. God, it's depressing, isn't it? Not that it's bad news. It's just, oh God, everything's fabulous. It's so fake. So I am now getting ready for my day. I've got quite the list of stuff to achieve today. Let me get the list. Okay, so we've got finished vlog. I know, Sentro Mittens. I've got to make the mittens. I messed it up. I thought it was boy mittens. It's not boy mittens. It's girl mittens. So she wants pink mittens, so I'm going to have to attempt it. So I've got the mushroom out. We're going to try knitted because I couldn't get my head around the crochet ones. And it's only one pair, which is so much better than trying to achieve two. Ear warmers and leg warmers, both we are missing. So I need to boost those for markets. I've got to pay some people, and I'm thinking possibly pie for dinner. But Liz has abandoned us today. She has gone to Harrogate Christmas Fair on one of the coach trips, you know, that I do. And she's going to have a nice day at the Harrogate Christmas market, I think. I'm going to be plodding on with these mittens first. And as you know, I have an obsession with leg warmers. So I've collected my leg warmers up that I've made. I have thrown a pair away because, no, they were too thin and they were stupid. So I just need somewhere to store them. I don't have a spare drawer or anything for my leg warmers, so I need a box or something to put them in. So here are the leg warmers I have made. These were one of the original ones I made. I made loads more for the shop, but these are ones I actually wear. These ones, my newest pair of crochet, and then I also have the woolen pair that I did on the 40 pin Sentro. And we had someone asking for them at the market on Monday. She said, can you do me some, what colour was it now? Oh, now. Like a creamy brown colour. So I'll just make some. I'll make some. But we've got a list. We've got to start with the mittens. So I need to come up with a pink. You may have noticed I got the Calax from Alex last night. I was going to put them up there, but it's going to be too high. I'm too short. So Simon suggested to put them on top of the drawers. So they're over there and they're full already. Well, all of this baby yarn was in one of the drawers. So I've pulled it all out and I've put it up there. And then this one, what I did last night was collect all of the pinks that I want, pinks and lilacs that I want to use for the Valentine stuff. There is a few more dotted about that are pink or red that I may use, but they're the main ones, and it's everything from DK to Aran to chunky to cotton. Super chunky as well. I've thrown it all in there so I can access it all and I know what I've got. Because my aim, she says, I am going to get some Aran cream because I don't have any Aran cream for the bigger things. But my aim is to use up that before I get any more pink. Because there is plenty of pink there and lilac. But you'd be surprised how quick you can go through it depending on what you're making. My Pinterest board is starting to build, so I'll put a link to that underneath so you can kind of see the things that I'm thinking about. But oh, something in my eye, excuse me. But from now until sort of January, I'm going to be putting more things in that while finishing customer orders. And then I'll be ready to start the Valentine stuff. So if you guys have got any ideas, join the Facebook group and let me know. I'd really like that. What kind of sort of Valentine's things. And it doesn't have to be just love hearts, they're obvious. I want the theme of pinks, lilacs, creams, whites. That's what I'm going for. So if you've got any suggestions, things you think could sell well, could work well, let me know on the Facebook group. Right, so now I need to pick a pink for the mittens. The ones she bought were a variegated yarn. I hadn't made them, and they had pinks and sort of yellows and whites in them. And they had those horrible, I don't like them, those fake pom-pom things on the end. I don't like them. I'd rather have a proper pom-pom. Anyway, so it needs to match those, but they're sold and gone, so I can't remember. So I was thinking, just go basic pink. That's not hard, is it? Now, do we go salmon pink or dusty pink or pink pink? I'm drawn to that one. This is bonjour, baby a double knitting. I don't know where the heck I got this from, because it's not one I've bought purposely, so I must have got it at a charity shop or something. I think we'll give this one a shot. Let's try that. And the idea of when you make mittens, you make the tubes, but then you bend the tubes over, so it's double layered, close in the top, and then put a thumb on. I'm going to need some waste yarn as well, aren't I? I think. I'm assuming I need to tie both I need to crochet both ends, so I need a waste yarn. Let's get some and let's give it a try. Okay, quick update. I've been doing this for 45 minutes. I've never made mittens before in my life on the knitting machine, but I have come up with these. I have looked at a couple of tutorials, but I haven't followed any. I've literally just sort of tried it myself. I've gone for what Google said was the right size for a 4-year-old and the length. So I basically did a tube, folded it, and then sort of sewed around so you get the thumb hole. Now I could do panel knitting for the knitted thumb, but I'm contemplating doing a crochet thumb because it's going to be a lot quicker for me, because I can do a crochet thumb in a few minutes opposed to doing the panel all over again and squeeze it together and notch it and everything. So I'm going to try the crochet ones. If it doesn't work, I'll then knit some, but it's actually quite cute. I suppose you could have the mittens without a thumb on, but I'm assuming she wants thumbs. So for the 4-year-old, it's 11 centimetres that way, and the other way it is, where is this, hand circumference 13 centimetres, so all the way around is 13. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to attempt to put some thumbs on now. It's my first mittens.
So it's knitted on the centro for the main panels, and then I've crocheted the thumbs. They are not identical, but they will work. So here are my mittens. Yes, I know, they're not perfection, and I don't have teeny tiny hands to try them on, but if I shove that up there, like that, and do this, imagine I have more smaller hands, you know. Here we are. They're not horrendous. They're not perfection either, and I think the thumbs may be a little bit too long. But there we are. There are my first mittens. I will try and make more. I did enjoy the crochet part of it more than the knitting, so I may do complete crochet versions next time, but I wanted them to be soft and just squidgy for a 4-year-old. So these are my first ever mittens. What do we think? Kinda. Oh my god. Right, so I've got so much more to do, but I'm going to sign off from this vlog, and I will be continuing straight after because it's vlogmas and I need to do as much footage as possible. So let me know what you think of my gloves. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, loves.